Stop recording.
What is up, YouTube world? So I heard today that everyone who has an iPhone right now, a Mac, an iPad, I'm updating my watch right now actually. There's two different things that happened with vulnerabilities with the software. So I don't know exactly what it entails, but outlets, I've seen it a few different places. They're urging everyone with an iPhone 16 or older to update. And then even if you're not on the newest software, they should have an update out to resolve any issues going on, that they really are just urging everyone out there to update. So if you're not on the iOS 18 software right now. So I do want to make a couple other things. One, something I noticed really cool for Amazon. So I have an EBT card, so it acts the same as like if you use a regular debit card, except for it's like the food stamp card. But I noticed that the checkbox has it's labeled correctly now. It used to not be. It just said checkbox, and right next to it, it said use EBT, but you couldn't actually activate that like as a button. So I had to just hope that that checkbox was the EBT one, and then it would give me other options, payment options at checkout, like through Amazon. So I would check the box, and so I'm so glad now it says EBT checkbox, check, and you make sure and check the box, so it knows to bill your EBT card instead of the debit card. Another thing that I noticed, so when they rolled out iOS 18 in the very beginning with VoiceOver on, they added a couple of cool things to Braille screen input. One of my favorites being that you can hear the phone typing, like the feedback you get, the audible feedback you get, along with typing, and while it's reading you out loud the letters, which I've been wanting that for a long time, because I love listening to people that do not use VoiceOver, that have sight, use their phone and they can make the phone go ch-ch-ch-ch. I like that sound, and so I'm happy that that's a part of the new update. Also, they gave us the ability to put our own voice in there, which is sweet. So it's been fun listening to myself read read books to myself, or if I'm listening to Apple Music or YouTube or something, and it's reading in my voice, like all the song titles and different stuff. And so it's really cool. It's like when I listen to like Alex or Samantha or any of the voiceover voices that we have, the screen reader voices, or even like the Siri ones, I think about like, what do the people think that hear these voices, that it was their voice? Like at one point, like they used somebody's voice to make it in a lot of instances, like Siri voices. You know, I seen the lady that did the original Siri, and it was her voice, but they put it in the phone. And like how that would be so cool to listen to yourself reading to somebody or something, but it's a computerized voice, not like your actual voice. So it does sound different. And when I listen to the voice on my phone, it sounds very different. Like there's a pitch difference. Like when you're zapping Braille screen input, 6:31 screen curtain off, and you can see how we feel. The collapse step. 6:31 p. Thursday, November 24th. The Braille screen input. That's it. Speed keep R N speed keep O speed R E N speed keep O N A T space positive misspelled space. And then when a word is incorrectly spelled, if I use my pointer finger and I just swipe up or down, it gives me different positive options. Positive. Space. Positive. And then when you space, it adds that. And it adds the right word you wanted once you select it. When you find the option as you're typing, if you use your your pointer finger and you flick up or down. When you find the one you want, just flick right and put a space like you would when you're typing in Braille screen input mode, and it will.
N-U-R-A space that. Stuffing Braille screen input. Note. Format. Note. Text field. Is editing. Hello. I'm trying to remain positive in time that. Character Braille screen input. Dot. Positions calibrated. Space. R. N. Up key. Comma.
Oops.
Dot. C. Key. And period. Uncertain.
Yay.
Stuffing Braille
This
screen
is what
input.
I wrote.
Uncertain. Format. Note. Text field. Is editing. Hello. I'm trying to remain positive in times that are uncertain. Character mode. Insertion point.
So, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. Oh, so back to my original thing. Sorry, my ADD brain. I noticed that, okay, so I think it was 2 fingers, was it 2 fingers twice, right? Activated Braille screen input. Yeah, when iOS 18 first came out, if you tap twice with your 2 pointer fingers on the phone, that will activate VoiceOver. And then you could either turn the rotor, you know, like you do with 2 fingers clockwise or counterclockwise, and it would take you out of Braille screen input mode. But Braille screen input used to, I like that, a C, yeah, if you do a C twice even in Braille. And now it's back to just finding it in the rotor. So like I have to like turn the rotor to find it. And I find that using it the way it was at first in iOS 18, where you activate it by pressing C twice, that was way easier to activate it than doing it, finding it in the rotor. Because like for one, it's, even if, well, I mean, I guess I could set it at the beginning of the rotor, but I just find it so much easier to type C. So I guess it's a little bummer that they changed it, but there maybe too many people didn't know that that's how you used to activate Braille screen input when they switched it to that, where it's C twice, and then the method to get out of Braille screen input during iOS 18, like when they first, what you do is you take 2 fingers and you put them on the screen and then you bring them apart, or you can pinch them together and it would close Braille screen input. So to me that was still really easy. You just put 2 fingers and bring them apart or pinch together. That was easy. So you do activate by pressing it twice with a C, and then you either do the pinch or 2 fingers away from each other, and that just seemed easier. And I thought it was fun. It was different, you know, but they switched it back. So and it's still the same, so I guess maybe this consensus is to leave it that way. So for everyone's general use that are used to it being the way it was before, and maybe this change was just a little much. I don't know. So those are my thoughts. Thanks so much for watching.